UltraEdit is a cutting-edge image editing solution that leverages large language models to understand and execute input commands for image modifications. The official examples showcase a variety of transformations, such as turning a teddy bear into a unicorn, updating numbers, changing Superman to Superwoman, and even swapping I love mom to I love dad. However, it seems the last two examples were probably written incorrectly. Can you spot the mistake? After the code and models were open-sourced, custom node author ZhoZhoZho quickly developed a ComfyUI plugin using the diffusers method. His demo is quite impressive, featuring transformations like turning a human head into a dog's head and Mickey Mouse into a panda. It seemed very practical, so I quickly gave it a try. However, upon using it, I found the results to be less than satisfactory. It might require multiple attempts to get a good result, and even on an RTX 4080, the process is very slow. Here's a look at some of the results I got locally. These few turned out alright, with the commands being executed fairly accurately. However, using Florence or BrushNet for inpainting could have achieved more perfect results. The rest of the results were quite poor. Some commands were ignored. For instance, I wanted to change the background of this apple to black, but only the apple's color darkened. I tried to turn a masked car into a tree, but it remained a car. Some followed the commands, but the output was of very poor quality and practically unusable. Why I don't recommend installing UltraEdit. 1. High GPU requirements. It consumes a lot of VRAM and takes a long time to process. My RTX 4080 often takes several minutes to process a 512 by 512 image. 2. Complex dependencies. You need to uninstall your current diffusers and install a specific development version, 0.30.0.dev0, of diffusers, which can easily disrupt your environment. 3. Large model size. The model is huge, incorporating both image editing and semantic understanding modules, totaling 28.8 gigabytes. 4. Free on Hugging Face. You can use it for free on Hugging Face's website, saving yourself a lot of hassle. For those who insist on trying it out, or want to show off their powerful GPU, I'll demonstrate how to install and use the plugin. Before starting the installation, I strongly recommend backing up your Python_embedded folder by making a copy. On GitHub, the only ComfyUI implementation of UltraEdit is by ZhoZhoZho. I suggest using his manual installation method. But keep in mind that you need to use the pip from ComfyUI's Python_embedded folder. Installing dependencies will uninstall your current diffusers and install the private 0.30.0.dev0 version. Once the step is completed, you can launch ComfyUI, drag in the workflow, and start running it locally. The workflow includes two different processes. The upper one directly edits images based on prompts, while the lower one adds a mask option. I'll disable the second workflow and run a test. Choose an image. ZhoZhoZho mentions that the image dimensions need to be multiples of 4, but some have reported issues with this. I feel that using a 512 by 512 image is safer to avoid resizing. Enter the desired transformation in the prompt box. The official table provides detailed commands for various operations. I'll mimic the turn the bear into a unicorn command with turn the cat into a dog. Click Run, and after a long generation process, which I'll speed up, the result is indeed dog-like, meeting the prompt. The masked process is similar, with the only difference being that you need to mark the area to be redrawn on the input image. Feel free to try this out yourself, I won't demonstrate it here. That's all for today's video. As usual, the links to the custom node, model, and workflow will be in the description. See you next time.